How you doing? It's me. I'm still alive. How about y'all? Thank you guys for all the beautiful messages. You know, I'm getting 1,000 a video. So it's like, I think was it 1,400 was my highest. But anyway, it takes a while to go through. But I got to tell you guys something. So first of all, I got an email from someone who said they had a dream and nobody went back to work till July. And kind of was almost like, so obviously your interpretation with your guides is wrong, but it's like, my guides really don't tend to be wrong, especially when I get it as clear as I did. And when I heard May 10th, is it May 10th? It's Mother's Day. That is like something good will happen by May 10th. So we will either know, we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Something with Mother's Day is pretty positive. And then I got another email from another woman, and she gave me permission to read her email. She just wrote me, she said, I just finished watching your video with Whimsy and felt compelled to share a dream I had last night. In my dream, I was chosen to go on a mission for the government. As part of the mission, we were told that we would have to stay locked in for 39 days. I'll spare you the rest of the dream because I know you're busy. But everybody always says, oh, we know you're busy. Stay locked in for 39 days. I'll spare you the rest of the dream because I know you're busy. But when I woke up, I knew this dream had to do with the the virus. I felt we were going to be another 39 days sheltered in place, which would bring us to Mother's Day. I've had dreams that come true since I was 4. So I trust that our shelter in place will be lifted by Mother's Day, like your guides told you. Also, in case you're seeing this too, I saw the virus being lifted into the sky and flying away in 3 stages, since California was the first shelter in place. You know, it starts there and it goes on, it goes on. So I like that dream. I thought that was cool. And listen, you guys, I had a dream that I was with Tom Petty, chillaxing at his place. And I remember in the dream, there was a lot of people around. I don't know why this is on. That is so weird, you guys. The Tom Petty video just came on. And so we were chillaxing at his house. He had this big house. And I was even kind of disappointed because his wife was not there, Dana. She was not there. And I thought, oh, too bad, because I really wanted to meet her. And he was relaxed. I was relaxed. It's like we were chillaxing. So then the next thing I know, I'm sitting with Katy Perry in 2 chairs, almost like barber chairs, big chairs, looking at a big window at a beautiful vista of the Sedona Red Mountains. And they were absolutely gorgeous. I was sitting there looking at these mountains thinking, my God, this is just beautiful. And it was Katy Perry. Now, I like Katy Perry. I know she's done music. I've never bought her music. I'm sure she's a delight. Just like with Tom Petty, I never really bought. I think I bought American Girl, but I didn't go to a concert. God, I wish I had. So now that I know who he is, it's like, oh, shoot. But anyway. So I'm telling a friend of mine, she said, I had the weirdest dream about Tom Petty and Katy Perry. She said, you know, they did a video before he died. They did a video, or he gave her permission to sing this song with him. And hold on, I'll give you the name of it. I should have plucked it out. Some of you guys may know, but it was actually very good. And Katy Perry. It was 2 songs, Free Falling. his song Free Falling and Wide Awake. So she interjected it with and made this video. And it was really good. So Free Falling and Wide Awake. Isn't that interesting? We all need to be wide awake. We need to be conscious. And it's almost like right now we're falling. So it's just interesting. I don't know why I get these people in my psychic dreams, but it was pretty profound. And Sedona too, which is, you know, we're supposed to be doing Sedona. Right now the Sedona gig is still on. The owner of the Mago Resort called me, and they're like all systems go right now. So right now, you know, I'm sure if anything changes by the end of this month, he'd let me know. But we're still on for that, the end of May, first weekend of June. Okay, so I tried to talk to Sterling today. We were going to do a video for you guys, a surprise video, and I couldn't do it because there was something wrong with the broadband. So I think it's because everybody and their neighbors having to do, you know, videos or meetings, Zoom meetings and stuff, but it just wasn't working right. So him and I are going to try again tomorrow. If you have any questions you want me to ask him, let me know and I'll ask him. But y'all were writing, oh, I really like Sterling, and apparently he's got like 60 appointments. 60. I'm like, dude. And so it's like, cool. And I guess he's a medium too, which I did not know, you guys. So I just want to tell you that he's also a medium. So that was cool. I mean, I'm happy that others can be, this is what he loves to do. And him and I this morning, we were talking about it. People just really are wanting to tap in. They want to be connected with a universal consciousness. They want to be present. And I've always tell them, because some people are so, you know, I don't know. Should I quit my job? I really feel I need to be doing something. And it's almost like, whoa. You see how the earth is changing right now? You see what's going on in the universe right now? Even with the president that's in there now, as terrible as it is, it's all part of the game plan. Things are going to change. You know what I'm saying? So things are going to get better as far as people who need to tap into a power outside themselves or tap into universal consciousness or be conscious and help create this well-being. All of us will be working together, because let me tell you, as many people as I read, there's so many good people out there. And my guides are so funny, because if you're a pain in the butt, they'll tell you too. I've actually had them say, she's really hard to live with. But I tell them and they'll laugh. They'll say, yeah, that's true. My guy's like, she's really hard to live with. She can be quite difficult, Linda. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's so much fun. You guys just make my world. Although I got another email message from someone that had watched me and Whimsy. And I liked the Whimsy. I enjoyed myself. But this person, I guess they enjoyed that. But it's like I go blank when they start telling me what I need to do or how I need to approach this or what I'm supposed to do. It's like, you know what? Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening. And that's probably ego-based, but I'm just not into people like, you know, I still say douchebag. Yes, I know. It's Deutsche Bank. And every once in a while I'll get somebody who'll say, you really need to pronounce your words right. You know, it's like, no, I don't need to do anything. I had a producer friend of mine that I know, and he started giving me about how I put my camera on and how I angle myself, and it's like, at first I was like listening to him. And then I thought, you know what? I'm doing this because I was told to. I'm doing this with a iPhone. I do have a fancy schmancy holder with the light. But that's just as far as I'm going to go. And if y'all must like it, because we're going at 30.5 visitors, you know, so, or subscribers, which there's more than that, because I'm getting 45,000 hits a video. So, I don't save your emails. I don't have a newsletter. I'm just here to give the information. And at any point in time, they could tell me exit stage left. I actually got nervous about dreaming about hanging with Tom, and his wife wasn't around, and I thought when I woke up, oops, is it almost my time to go and I'll be hanging out with Tom? And, you know, I don't know. But I tend to go to those wars. My sister had a sore throat the other day and just was making sure the kids knew where the wheels were. And that's me. My mother used to say, you better wear cling underwear, because what if you get hit by a car? So guess who got hit by a car? Yours truly. Yes, I had cling underwear. I was laying on the ground with my foot under my knee, okay? So, you know, that's a severe compound fracture with the bones sticking out. And I didn't get up. I was knocked out. And when I woke up, they were kind of holding my head down. They had a blanket over me. And the ambulance showed up. Because at first they went to get my mom, who lived up the street. I was walking home from school. And the mom called Dad, who was a fireman. Dad said, leave her there. I'll go come home and get the station wagon. I'll pick her up and we'll take her to the hospital. And the guy that was standing next to my mom said, ma'am, you're not going to be able to wait for him to come with the station wagon. So then they picked me up. When they went to pick me up, I was screaming because I guess it was pretty painful. And the ambulance came, and then I see a man with a camera taking pictures. So Miss Hollywood over here, 8 years old, big ass face, freckles, big ass teeth with the gap, screaming bloody murder. I think, oh no, this is going to be on the front page of the newspaper. They're taking photographs for the newspaper. I bet my star will be rising. So I was trying to smile. I imagine they did those videos. They opened those that camera. You know, back in those days, I used to do a lot of that where you could develop your own film. They probably looked at my face and said, oh my God, they might have even had it posted because it was such a laugh. But I'm trying to smile. And then my parents had gotten mad because we were showing our ass. And they were, you know how parents are. Oh, you guys better be careful. There's not going to be any Christmas presents. And of course that stuck with me. So I'm laying there, you know, this 8-year-old little girl with a fractured leg, horrible fracture, broken leg. And they're picking me up. They're getting me in the ambulance. And I look up, my mom's there. And she doesn't want to hear me screaming. So she's doing this. She's got curlers with a thing going. I said, Mom, are we going to still get Christmas presents? Or are you guys not going to? Oh. My mom's like, all those people were, you could hear the head snapping. You terrible mother. What do you mean you weren't going to give her Christmas presents? Honey, if you could play it, that was me. Hollywood. Oh my God, and the best broken leg routine. So anyway, those were the days. So funny, my parents always gave us beautiful Thanksgivings and Christmas. And it wasn't an easy household to live in. But the one good thing is we always had a great Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I used to love my grandma and loved when she came over. But later on, my dad got all grouchy and, you know, but I never got a Christmas. I don't know why he would get grouchy. I guess it was about putting money out for the grandkids. Because my dad was a little, So I said, I never sassed my dad, but he was flat in a bed in a hospital because he broke his neck, okay? So he couldn't get up and punch me. I said, you know what? How dare you? You're the ones that got to stop. You made a big deal out of this stuff, and that's why I make a big deal out of it for my kids, okay? Case closed. So enough about me. What do you think of me? Okay, so we got some stuff to talk about, my friends. We got some stuff to talk about. Some of you wrote me and wanted me to ask about that doctor. Is it Birx? Dr. Birx? She's the one that people are saying sold her soul. Sold her soul. Dr. Birx. Dr. Birx. She, I guess, is really a real good, prominent doctor. I'm sure she was under a lot of pressure. And let's just check her out. So I'm going to answer that question. Tell me about Dr. Birx. Dr. Birx. Paging Dr. Birx. Because I bet she got hassled inside to almost hail Trump. You know, he wants everybody to hail him. And she tried to act like he was significant. I think she's one of those type of people. He is the president, you know. And I wish, you know, I didn't like George Bush, and I would have been respectful to him. Doesn't matter what, I would have been respectful because he's the president. But I sure as hell didn't agree with him on a lot of stuff. But I think then she got hit by all the people in the science community because one person that's not working for science is Trump. She must be married. I think there's like some tension with her and her, because this isn't Trump. This tension with her and her mate. He's trying to be supportive, but it just feels, or she has somebody in her life, but it feels maybe she's so busy. It's very hard to keep up with things. She's got good cards for the outcome with it, with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And like the deep breath, the Fool, and that the truth about all these matters will come out. You know what I'm going to tell you guys? And just recently on Twitter, they were talking about it. There's already lawsuits coming up. Remember I told you that those kids that were taken, there's going to be lawsuits from the mothers in different countries. It's starting. Just like I told you. It's starting. Well, not me. They told you. And listen, as soon as this new administration comes in, they are going to wipe this place clean. I cannot begin to tell you. They are going to wipe this place clean. It's almost like the evil in the cracks is going. She does have a little shame. She's walking away with her head down, which is sad. But, you know, it's like me, if you say one thing on Twitter about something and they don't like it, all these people will come out of the woodwork and start telling you this and that and this and that. So I actually had to block my Twitter for a minute because so many bots were trying to jump on. And that's the way of the world right now. But I feel sorry for the real famous people. You know, there's a lot of, like that Rosie. Boy, oh boy, I felt so bad for her because occasionally I look at her Twitter and she'll say something and I go to say something to her and it's just all kinds of ugly comments. I report. I'm a snitch. I report. That's why I try to keep my stuff clean. I don't use any F-bombs, nothing like that. You got to be clean. And then, you know, if anybody says someone just copied me, whether them and I are even connected as followers, I write whoever the person is and I report. Because I had that happen to me twice on Twitter. So she's walking away. Kind of sad. I see her writing. Oh, she might write a book. God, everybody's writing a book. I see her writing something about this whole, a lot of people, this is going down in history. It's just amazing. The worst president ever. And it's just like nobody of all people, he shouldn't have been. I told you guys, and those of you who watch me faithfully know, there will be blood on this president's hands. And he just is one of the reasons that a lot of this got out of hand. And including, we can't blame it all on him. Because it wasn't his fault about this virus. Not his fault. But he just really wasn't interested. He just doesn't like science. And he doesn't want anybody to tell him what to do. And they poo-pooed that whole pandemic thing. And they poo-pooed this. And they just, it's going to be over. This is a Democrat hoax. And somebody was telling me they were listening to the Fox people, you know, or looking at the people that like Trump. They're still thinking it's a conspiracy. So that's sad. And then one of the Christian righteous people said, you know, this is a big hoax and blah, blah, blah. He's dead. He died of the virus. So that's sad. I mean, it's really sad. So anyway, okay. So the stock market went down again today. there's a lot of things that are, and I don't want you guys to worry. Please know this. Now, remember when the big 2018 thing happened and I sat down, I'll never forget as long as I live. I literally cleared my mind. And it's very hard for me to read on a lot of things at one time. But I sat down and I asked for their opinion and I hit each person. And even some people looked like they lost and they came back and they won. Somebody wrote me and said I had an 86% correct rate. So that was cool. That made me feel good. So, but that was the Armageddon. That's what my guides are always telling me. And if my guides had say it, you could take it to the bank. My guides have been saying to me, that when people start saying, oh my God, Linda, this psychic said Trump's going to win. Just remember 2018, because the good news is when Biden won here recently in these last voting things they had, when he won, they said more people, 3 times the amount of people came out to vote for him than they did for Hillary Clinton. So people got the taste in their mouth. They want it to happen. Okay. Now, since we're talking about books, I wanted to ask, because, Bolton, I haven't heard anything. Have you guys? About Bolton's book? Oh, Trump does not want him coming out. I'm coming out. He does not want that book to come out. I don't like Bolton anyway. I'm not going to buy the book. But apparently they're on I don't know how many back orders. There's so many people wanting that book. So they're seeing the cash flow. But they're dealing with something with the attorneys. Could be the White House people. And what's so funny is they, these are the same attorneys that wrote to the news, to the major stations and said, do not put that video of Trump's words that he says. It's a hoax, Was it Biden that did that? Somebody, or the Democrat, somebody said, oh, don't, cease and desist. Even McConnell, when he went in, to vote for this package, he demanded that there should be no more commercials on TV in Kentucky that are against him, because he's trying to work here for the United States. God, he ain't working for nobody but himself. Hello. It's coming out. That book's coming out. And let me tell you, if you go against Trump, he really can have ways to hurt you. I know Amoroso, remember she was out for a while and then she suddenly disappeared. I almost feel like they did stuff or created some stuff that was not good for her. That's not my dog. That's some other dog. Yeah, it's a little bit of shock and awe, but it almost feels as if Trump's already going down, you guys. He's going to come in, but it's almost like he's coming in when whatchamacall's already hit the fans. He's struggling to get it out now. He's going to talk a lot about Trump. I don't know what this is. He's actually going to go turn against Trump royally. So I think I've told you guys this before. And what did I say? Mueller is not done. What did they say? So the unredacted report of Mueller has gone to that judge who said something's fishy about this. He didn't believe Barr was on the up and up, which he wasn't. So now he's going to review it, but because of this virus, he can't, really make any rulings or anything, but not till it's over. I think he's looking at May. Oh, let me tell you what. Let's look. Let me tell you what. And then we got the tax thing going, because I'm telling you, I've always felt that. Now, I don't know which tax, is it New York or what, but I've always felt that. Okay, so tell me what I can tell. The Mueller report. And then Barr is trying to do something with habeas corpus, not allowing people to have it during this virus. And I'm going to tell you something else. It was a flash I got. Trump is really seriously, this is no joke, he's actually going to try to pull some shit with that 50 mil or the 50 bill. How much is it? Mil or bill? I see him like, I see the newspapers like that view. Oh, that was from the movie Airplane when everybody's running into the phone booth, all the press corps, and the booth falls over. So he's definitely going to do something sneaky or try to do. Him and that, what's his name? The she, his son-in-law. There's the truth will set, and around the same time, the taxes are coming out. Around the same time, we're going to get the information. This is my card for Trump. So the Wheel of Fortune reverses fortune's fate. You know what I'm saying? There'll be disappointment. In the environment is the 10 of Cups. So we're like, yeah, but we're tired of wait. The wait is over. The wait is over. The wait is over. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What did I tell you? Well, I always say that. It's not me, though. It's them. I always say, but what did I tell you? Ruth is hanging in there. What did I say? She's going to hang in there. Boy, she's hanging in there. Listen, as soon as they get that Democratic president in there, she's checking out. She's going to say, okay, now I can retire. But I actually think she likes the work. And she's glad to be part of it. But she's hanging in there, okay? There's no way this guy's going to get to pick up another one. I want to remind you, we're going to get in there and we're going to remove all those judges. We're going to remove all that crap that he did about taking national lands and personalizing it for the benefit of his buddies. All that stuff's going to be, I'm telling you, when the big hit happens and, you know, Trump's really, I think everybody's going to know that he's not going to win before it happens. It's not like it's oh my God, oh, you're kidding, like with Hillary. Oh my God, I can't believe she lost. It's not going to be that. Although some of his people will probably believe that. Like, oh my God. But it's like he's going to get more vicious and angrier and angrier. And he's going to try to act like king for a day. He's trying to flow with this virus so he can act like king for a day. Like, oh, somebody had on Twitter, they had a picture, which is sort of sad, but you know, all the bodies that they had in the refrigerated trucks, and Trump standing in the middle of it saying, you should see my ratings. Because this guy talked about his raising, and he had the pillow guy. He had the pillow guy. Let's see what happens to the pillow guy. Anyway, I got 2 of those pillows. My former mother-in-law sent them to me. They were such bad pillows. They were horrible. That I literally threw them out. They were new. I could have given them away. They were so cheap and so awful. So I had a personal experience with those pillows in there. They're no good. Okay. Tell me about, and I got the pillows before Trump was president. So it wasn't like, ew. Because I actually have a pair of Ivanka Trump heels. I might show them to you guys sometimes. I didn't even know. I'd had these heels. I needed some black heels for something. And I was going through my closet and I saw Ivanka Trump. I probably got them at Macy's or something on sale in the rack. Okay, so let's look at the... And they're bringing all this Christianity and stuff. Hey, listen. You're messing with the wrong crowd because these youngsters that are coming don't think that way, okay? But it's separation of church and state. There's a dog out there that always screams like it's being killed. And you get worried, and then now I'm so used to it, it's like whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness here. And by the way, This is a fact. Fox News ratings, they're plummeting. You know, Mr. Ratings himself, but the people who are buying commercials, it's getting less and less and less, especially since they started coming out trying to call all this a hoax. They say Roger Ailes is really nervous about he's going to get sued because they were all, yeah, this is a hoax. And no, not exactly. Tell all those dead people in the refrigerated trucks. So I will tell you, this guy, you know, what was it that Christ told the little children? Who's the worst? Those it's, you know, the father that asks his son to toll the fields and he says no, or the father that asks the son to toll the fields and he says yes and doesn't do it. And all the little kids said the one that said yes and didn't do it. That is what a lot of these Christian right type of energies, you know, not my basic love energy, because there's so many good, oh my God, you guys, if you could just listen to these people that I read for, they are such good people. It just really gives you a shot in the arm. But there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love out there, and we are changing universally into something significant. And those of you who are afraid, remember that fear will put you in a state of resistance. But this is such a tough time right now with people not knowing if they're going to have a job. Okay, thank you. My guys just said, it's going to be okay. This isn't going to last as long as some people are saying. And the media does a lot of this. This isn't going to be last as long. It does feel like it will probably at the most, I think by June 1st, but yeah, all the stuff says this is how it's done, but they say Taiwan is the one that did it fantastic. They're the star. And how they did it was they tested, and they tested you. If you showed positive, they found the people that you were around, and then they isolated them. So they have, they got it nipped. Switzerland too. So it's just us being lazy and saying, this is nothing. Yeah, it was something. So, but I do see, and it's amazing how you can't get tested. There's just no test. And that guy, and he's sending broken equipment and bad masks. It's almost, and him messing with the lady from Michigan, from the governor from Michigan. What was he thinking? He's marked off. Michigan is blue now, honey. And I see Florida really getting hit. And I've told y'all, remember I saw New York and Florida, and I really feel that Florida may change their mind about him. I know that DeSantis isn't going to be in there. So listen, maybe we'll read about DeSantis. I'll do that tomorrow with my buddy. I'm supposed to read him around 10 a.m. Okay, so I'll talk to y'all later. Send me questions. Tell me what you want to talk about. Okay, ciao.